Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Nervotics Q&A. We are the proud leaders in direct current education, sharing the experience from athletes, coaches, doctors, and other professionals worldwide. Today's conversation is hosted by our CEO, Matt Dell, who continues to lead the charge in getting this therapy everywhere. Matt, how you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. You're fired up today, Jake.
I am fired up so much to the point where I'm worried I'm going to hit the wrong button because I've done it already.
Don't do it. I would have deja vu if that took place.
Right?
Exactly.
We have a good guest. I've been excited about him for a while, long overdue. So yeah, it's finally here.
Let's, nobody wants to hear you and I talk. So let's, I'm excited about this guest too. Give our listeners a little bit of a, who do we got today?
Okay, well, here we go. Here's about a 60-second video. This will give you some oversight right here.
Let's do it.
Has the heart of a wrestler and the hunger of a warrior. In high school, he dominated the mat and the field. State champion, all-state honors, unstoppable power wrapped in quiet discipline. Then came USC. The stage grew bigger, the hits harder. Injuries came, but they didn't break him. They made him resilient. Then 2021, NFL draft call. The Philadelphia Eagles answered. Then later, Kansas City. Different jersey, same warrior underneath the helmet. When setbacks hit, he adapted. He trained, rewired, reignited. Because the real test isn't the spotlight, it's the silence before it. Because on the grass, under the lights, he's not just playing. He's proving, he's competing, he's making you remember his name. He's not chasing validation, he's going for domination. Built for the trenches, born for the fight. Because when the whistle blows and the clock starts ticking, you won't just see him, you'll feel him. He's the intangible, and you'll never forget his name. His name is Marlon Tuipulotu.
Hey, Jake, that's a good video, man. You made me look better than I am, bro.
Marlon, welcome.
No, I appreciate you guys having me.
I think I met you, God, it feels like forever ago, but I think you have really long hair. You're a changed person now.
Yeah.
He's all clean cut. Yeah, you're less intimidating, which is great, but you're a teddy bear underneath all that intimidating muscle.
I love it. Didn't you have really long hair? Was that...
Yeah, I've let it flow a couple of times, but I think it's time for just to keep it short and clean cut from now on.
Yeah,
I love it.
Well, I got to ask. I mean, does that bring you down 1 or 2 helmet sizes?
Yeah, it makes my head's still big, but it definitely brings it down, which is good.
Well, good. We're so happy to have you on. I mean, I love that video. I got to start off right in high school. I mean, what a stud. Yeah. My researchers told me, and I don't know if this is the truth, but you're a state wrestling champ. Is that correct? At 285?
Yeah. I won it my junior year, which was pretty fun, man. I really enjoyed wrestling. I felt like it definitely helped with football. So,
for sure.
Yeah, I definitely enjoyed. I enjoyed doing it. All the conditioning wasn't fun, but it definitely helped. Yeah.
Well, at least you didn't have to cut weight like probably Jake did at Michigan State when he was a wrestler.
Yeah, that's kind of how me and Jake kind of connected once we got to know each other a bit more, was through wrestling. So that was pretty cool.
What attracted you to wrestling back in high school? Were you always football, or did you kind of like the transition to kind of stay fit?
Man, like I never really knew about football until I moved up to Oregon and went to high school up there. I mainly played like basketball just with my family and buddies. But wrestling, like once I kind of got to see what it was like, it definitely like helped like understand leverage and body positioning for football. So definitely did help with football. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, I got to tell you, watching you heavyweights wrestle, whew. Yeah. That's a scary. I didn't want to be that ref or anybody around that mat because that's a lot of pounding around. So,
yeah, it was definitely fun. I do miss doing it for sure.
Yeah. So it sounds like early on you were committed to going to Washington Huskies and then decided to switch to USC. Tell us a little bit about that and what made that change.
Yeah, just being in Oregon, like just getting to see like the PNW, I kind of enjoyed like the setting and things up in Washington.
Mm-hmm.
They had a great coaching staff and Coach Peterson at the time, and I felt like I was very connected with all those guys up there. And then just kind of last minute, I just kind of had like a change of heart, um, and then just wanted to go back home. I grew up a Trojan fan, and they
Okay.
were just coming off a Rose Bowl victory against Penn State, and that just being back home with family, it kind of changed my decision and ended up going to SC.
Love it. And tell us a little about that experience going from high school to college. Were you able to, get in the lineup as a freshman? Did you redshirt? Tell us a little about that experience.
Yeah, yeah. So going in, I graduated high school early. Wanted to go in to spring practice and hopefully compete to play. And
Mm-hmm.
it was headed in that kind of heading in that direction. Played in a couple games my freshman year, and then got a season-ending back surgery, and that just kind of like delayed everything, and had to ended up redshirting, medically redshirting that my freshman year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And tell us, was that your first real injury as a young man?
Um, I would say so. I mean, I had a couple got nicked up a couple times in high school, like when my senior year. But I'd say this back surgery definitely was probably like my biggest injury up to that point.
Okay. And seeing some of those pictures, it looked like you were an absolute stud. I got to believe you went both ways in high school.
Yeah, I mean, it was a the high school I went to was pretty small town, so it wasn't too many of us. So definitely played both sides, but we did well.
Okay. You got to
Yeah,
like that. You
he's
still
being humble. If you dig deeper, Matt, he's being humble. He was basically carrying that entire team that year.
I wouldn't say all that, man.
Pretty close.
Yeah, I'm disappointed, Jake. I would have loved. I mean, he looks like. Can you imagine him as a fullback? I don't know if a 285-pound fullback coming at you. I don't know if some 5'8" small
Yeah.
linebacker would like to take that on, but that would have been some good footage. But
Yeah, it sure would.
so you great college experience, and then tell us a little bit about your experience going into the draft. What were you projected to do? I know you were 189th overall, 6th-round pick of the Eagles, but
Mhm.
give our audience a little bit of that. What goes on in your head when you're sitting there knowing that your livelihood is at stake on this draft.
Yeah, man. That was my year was kind of crazy as COVID was going on.
Okay.
So yeah, the whole world shut down, and like going into that year, like we didn't even know if we were gonna have a season or not. And luckily we did. We only played 6 games, but I felt like that year kind of like set the tone of like getting drafted. And then that's where I kind of just made my decision to not come back to SC for another year and then just go into the draft. But the pre-draft process was a good experience for sure. Just trying to do do all the all the timing things and all that. I wasn't very fast, but was still blessed and lucky to get a call from Philadelphia, and yeah, it was a good experience over there for sure.
Yeah. So did they even have a combine that year, or what did they do because of COVID? How did that work?
Yeah, they didn't even have a combine. All we did was just pro days, and I
Okay.
think even a couple of like the training facilities that people were doing were having their own combines. Like I believe Exos did something similar to that, had their own combine. But for the most part, it was just really just pro day.
Okay. So now you're sitting around, and I don't remember. You obviously can tell us that the draft that year probably wasn't blown up because of COVID, and it wasn't in some huge city with hundreds of thousands of people watching. Where was the draft that year?
And I don't even remember honestly. I like honestly, what I did was I just sat home and just waited to see if I was gonna get a call or not. I didn't really have no real big celebration or anything. I
Okay.
was just going with the flow.
Yeah.
So tell us that a transition going from college. So you go right into the Eagles, and then obviously you're tell us that experience, like jumping into
Yeah,
that.
man. Going to Philly was definitely like a culture shock for me. It was like really my first time really going to the East Coast.
Hmm.
But once I got there and kind of settled in, like I enjoyed it more and kind of got used to it. Being on the East Coast, like it was different just being away from family. Cali to Philly is like coast to coast, man. That was like a 5-6 hour flight. Um, so every time I'm on a break, I'm having to make that long flight. But like being in Philly definitely like helped me grow. Just trying to like just understanding myself, just being more on my own. But it was definitely a fun experience being out there.
Yeah. How old were you when you were first in the Eagles?
I think I was 21, turning 22.
Man,
Yeah,
it's crazy.
yeah,
And then
definitely a
you went
culture
to a
shock.
team. Yeah, tell us a little bit because that Eagles team, if I recall, they had some unbelievable studs on the D line. Tell us a
Oh
little
yeah,
bit about that exposure because these guys
Tons of talent.
were
Yeah.
legit.
oh yeah. I mean, I feel like uh, we got two Hall of Famers on that D line with Fletch and BG. Like I
Mhm.
think there'll be a green jacket dude or gold jacket one day.
Yeah.
So I mean, they were good guys, and then we also had other good players too who went on to like get paid in the league and do some great things. Like with Grave, Sweaty, DB, like all those guys going in, and even one of my draft classmates, Millen, like he's balling right now. So
Mhm.
like Eagles are known for producing D linemen, and you see it now. Like they're continuing to with that success.
Yeah.
Yeah, and how was that? I mean, going up against or seeing these cats in practice and getting exposed to that. Was it like another level? Like, holy cow, I've got a lot of work to do, or was it like, man, I'm gonna follow in their footsteps and they're teaching me all the tricks in the trade?
It was definitely both. Like going in, just seeing like all the greatness, not only on the D line, but just that whole team. Like on the O line, you had a bunch of Hall of Famers on that side of the ball too. My rookie year too. Going in my rookie year, you had Kels Lane, Brandon Brooks was there. Um, Isaac, I knew Isaac. I was pretty close to them beforehand. So they just on both sides of the ball, like it was like it was pretty they were pretty pretty deep. So just seeing that every day was really cool, and just trying to work my way up and things like that.
Yeah, well, it sounds like you're from an extremely competitive and athletic family because researchers tell me you've got a brother in the league playing for the Broncos.
That's my cousin. He played for the
Cousin.
Broncos. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
and my little brother played for the Chargers.
Okay, and he followed in your footsteps, younger brother going to USC, and now he went to the Chargers.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, very cool. So that had to be a competitive. Did he wrestle as well? Was that your sparring partner back in high school?
Nah, he went. He was a little bit younger than me. He's about 3 years younger.
Okay.
But well, like we'd always compete growing up. But the cool thing I'd say was me, my brother Tuli, and my cousin Dalanoa, who played for the Broncos. We all got we were all pretty much roommates in college that final COVID year, and then we all
Okay.
got to be on the field together that season, which was like I probably say that's my favorite football experience by far.
Very
Just being
cool.
with those guys on the field.
Yeah. What position does your brother play? Is he a D lineman as well?
Yeah, he's a little bit leaner than me. He plays on the edge, and then my
Okay.
cousin plays safety.
Oh, very cool. Wow, what a cool experience to be with family in college, balling out, and
Yeah.
then to all be in the league. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
great.
man. No, for sure.
That's a
Yeah,
family of talent there, brother.
exactly. So I do have to ask in 2022, you got, what was more memorable, your first sack or your first fumble recovery?
Uh, Man, I'd probably say the sack just because, just trying to work my way up, man. It just kind of fell into my hands, to be honest with you, man. So, but definitely remember that, and it was fun for sure.
Yeah. So
So
yeah,
hard to do in the NFL too to get a sack.
oh,
Yeah, no, for sure.
it's that's so cool because that is such a big thing for a D lineman. Obviously, that's that's the epitome of trying to get, double teams, breaking double teams, doing everything you can to get back there and disrupt the 3rd and long or whatever the case may be. But so for our listeners, tell us, some of the differences inside the locker room or inside the organizations. I mean, you went from you've been associated with 2 unbelievable franchises in Philadelphia and now in Kansas City. What are some of the biggest takeaways or differences that you could, share with our listeners?
And honestly, I mean, I've definitely been lucky and blessed to be on like 2 great organizations who have player coaches who want the best for their players, not only from the coach's standpoint, but also just the front office, the organization, starting from the top at the owners to the bottom. So I mean, they take good care of us. I wouldn't even say there's too much of a difference, honestly. These guys love to win. These guys are winners, and just being a part of it, I'm just trying to continue to learn it. And they all have their standard, and I'm just trying to reach that standard each and every day.
I love it. So tell us a little bit. I mean, how did you even come to find out about Direct Current and our technology? Tell our listeners a little bit about how you got exposed to it.
Yeah, man. There's people on there's players on the Eagles. I don't want to say any names or anything, but who use it, and they kind of like just kind of directed me in that way. And then it was going into my 3rd year, or not even my 3rd year, my 2nd year. I was like doing. I found a place actually in Delaware that had that had the machine, and I was going there on the side just because I had a knee injury my 2nd year, so I was using that for rehab on the side. And then going in my 3rd year, I strained my tricep, and then I was just like, you know what? I just talked to my agent and I just told him like I think it's best that I just buy this because I felt like it wasn't really getting better.
Yeah.
So I just ended up just buying the machine in whole, and then that's how I kind of got connected with you guys.
Yeah, I think that's when I first met you, and I'm going to brag for you because I remember you weren't on IR. You had a torn bicep, and you were grinding through playing with a torn bicep, and I thought, this is one tough cookie right there.
Yeah.
I mean, tell our listeners. I mean, how were you able to do that as a defensive lineman with a torn bicep and still getting, out there?
Yeah, I mean the medical staff in Philly is really good. Like they were definitely helping me. I just kind of wanted to do a little extra on the side, and that's when I was talking with Jake like almost every morning, just trying to work on the arm, and I definitely felt the difference once I started using the machine.
Yeah, it is amazing. I mean, what we've learned, or what I've learned through this whole process, talking to you and your peers, whether it's the MLB, NBA, all the professional athletes, now collegiate, it's starting to trickle down even to high school. So, I mean, the reality of it is your body is your asset, and staying healthy is so critical because you guys are going car crash after car crash in the NFL. I think it's impressive that you guys obviously have great staffs inside of the Eagles in Kansas City, but how many of you guys have your own kind of crew and or technology that's helping you both during season and off season? Can you tell our listeners a little bit about, the commitment level that you have and other athletes at the professional level to bring in technology like Direct Current to make sure that, you're using it to optimize your, position in the NFL?
Yeah, like the older I got, being in the league, I started like asking more questions, like more so rather here in KC than I wish I would have done in Philly, but just asking just how people took care of their bodies. I felt like that was something I wasn't really doing when I first got in. But now just seeing like these guys, my teammates and all that, how much they take care of their bodies, I just kind of looked and then I'd ask questions as well. But with the Direct Current, man, I talk with Jake all the time. Like when we reconnected, I was talking with him, like I was saying, like about time, like this machine is like reaching more people. Like this is like a cheat code right here. So like just seeing like more people using it, like from what you said, from the highest level to even high school, like it's like about time.
Yeah, it is. I used to say it was the best kept secret. The secret's out because more and more people, and now it's affordable. We've got a product as powerful that's a lot less than the one that you've got in a clinic or whatever, but still, whether it's performance or recovery. Tell our listeners, do you use it for? Obviously, you've used it for rehab. Tell us a little bit about for performance and or recovery. How do you utilize direct current?
Yeah, I use it for, like what you said, I use it for rehab, recovery. Even if I want, I've done training with it before, and I'd say to do that not during the season.
Yeah,
I'd probably do it more
agreed.
so in the off season. But it's definitely good work, man. Like this machine it can do whatever you want it to do. Like I fell in love with the foot bath. I'm sure the viewers know a lot about it through Jake and you as well, Matt. Like I probably do that two times a week.
Yeah.
Just to feel better. Like it helps me feel like a lot more relaxed and all those things. And I'm always like texting Jake on the side, like there's certain placements for this, for that. I'm sure Jake's annoyed at me just for how much I text him.
Never, Marlon. You have no idea.
So yeah, I mean,
I mean, the support that we give, all the athletes and clinics is remarkable. The training, we try to make it so easy so that you take full advantage. I am 100% with you on the foot bath. I think it is the biggest game changer that every single, I don't care if you're a weekend warrior or a 75-year-old pickleballer, to be able to put to get that recovery and what you're doing in a foot bath. It's easy because there's no movement really. So you can sit there watching TV on your computer. And I think I agree with you. Probably one of the greatest, especially for ankle sprains and foot issues and lower back and legs, because Jake, tell our listeners a little bit about just the full advantage of what a foot bath, just that alone, can do for you.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, everything starts with the base. As athletes know, if there's some sort of injury that goes up to like your trunk or even glute or even your shoulder, we could probably attribute it to some sort of breakdown in your feet, your ankles, something that happened that you didn't really notice. And even if it didn't start there, you can fix a lot starting with the base. So, like you said, if you're using it for nothing else, foot bath is going to give you a lot of benefit just by itself. Draws out a lot of inflammation. So athletes, they bang up, especially football players, they're banging up their knees and their ankles anyway, especially on the line when you have 350 pounds coming at you. You're 350 pounds. That's a lot of pressure on the knee and the ankle. And, the water will act as a magnifier, helps draw out inflammation, gets a lot of blood flow, keeps the muscles working better. So you're not getting, any dormant activity, and everything fires properly. So if nothing else, you're getting great recovery, great activation just by doing a foot bath. Keeping your feet in water and watching TV, playing video games, very easy to do. I will say a little story. When Marlon and I first did it, I think he thought I was messing with him. He's like, wait a minute, this is electrical current, right? We're putting this in water. So we sat through a video session. I don't remember, did I do it with you or I just kind of talked you through it? And we just sort of did it that way. But after that,
yeah, you did it with me, Jake. I remember.
Yeah, that's right. I thought because he didn't fully trust me back then, and rightfully so.
Marlon, you're not alone, because I'm going to tell you, there's clinics around here. There are podiatrists that scratch their head like, I don't think I'm not going to, and then once you experience it, you realize, okay, this is a golden ticket.
Yeah.
So
Definitely with this machine, like don't knock it if you haven't tried it,
Yeah,
very true.
for sure. Well, good. We are, can't thank you enough. Who do you guys have this week, Marlon?
We're in our bye week, so.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. So.
Oh, that was a nice. See, the NFL does like Kansas City and the Taylor Swift effect. Let's be real. I mean, coming off, are you guys coming off of Buffalo?
Yeah. Tough. Tough on the Buffalo, but.
Oh, what a game, though.
This is the perfect time, I'd say, for people to use the machine during the bye week, get their bodies back.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure, because it is amazing what you guys are going through, and to see injuries decimate so many teams now. It's like, I think they need to expand the rosters personally. I think, it's like 53 is just not enough anymore in today's day and age, because now you're getting guys coming off of practice squads, and I mean, so it's good for players because obviously, stick around, get on a practice squad, because it's a very good likelihood you're going to see some action for sure.
Yeah, they've had to bump me up a couple times, just based off that alone. So, yeah, I mean, they're adding more games. Sounds like they're about to add another game into the season. So, yeah, we'll see what they do.
Yeah. Do you guys have any international games this year?
Yeah, our first game was actually in Brazil. So,
Okay. How was that?
it was a good experience. My first time leaving the country. So it was fun for sure.
Yeah. Long flight. How long was that flight?
I don't even remember, to be honest, but it was long. But not the organization took care of the guys, so
Okay,
it wasn't too bad of a trip.
Did you have any family make the trip?
Shoot, we played the Chargers, so I got to see my brother after the game, so that was pretty dope.
That's pretty awesome. That's very cool.
Yeah.
Well, Marlon, I'm a big fan. Jake's a huge fan. We're loving what you're doing. I'm digging the new haircut. I'm not gonna lie. You look like a very clean cut. You scare me after being a state wrestling champ and a D lineman for both the Eagles and the Chiefs. I wouldn't mess with you. That's for sure.
Yeah, let's not make him mad. I was going through some of your videos. I came across something interesting, and I thought Matt would be kind of interested in this as well. Let me know if you see this. Are you a pickleball player? I had no idea. I had no idea. Come on.
Me and my brother, we picked up the hobby like a couple off seasons ago, and we really enjoyed it. So we were just like, it's might as well give back to the community, because the Polynesian community, like it's pretty big, the sport. So we just thought we'd give back and host like a pickleball tournament, and we just had our second one, and it was pretty successful. So definitely a good time.
You're speaking our CEO's language. I don't know if you know this. Matt is an avid pickleball player. I'd love to see you two play each other.
I need to get an invite for this. I got to come and play for sure. I'm obsessed with it. It's such a great sport. I'm an ex-tennis guy, so to get involved in the pickle, and it's pretty fun. So good for you to get back, and very impressive.
No, yeah, definitely a good time for sure.
Yeah, I won't wrestle you, but I'll definitely take you on in pickle. That's for sure.
Matt is he's good at pickle. I played with him.
No, it's all good. Well, Marlon, I appreciate you taking time with us today. This is, so insightful. We're so happy and proud that we can support you, and you pumped Jake up so much that now he's going to hit me up for a raise. So that's the only bad part of this whole thing. But no, we're here for you. Obviously, we're wishing you all the best, and good luck with your bye week, recovering, and grinding out the season.
No, yeah, it was great seeing you guys, man.
All right,
see you too, Marlon. Thanks again.
Yep.
Take care. Wow, what a great guy.
Yeah, he really is. So easy to work with, and he would come at 5 a.m. sometimes. I mean, so dedicated.
Yeah.
I shouldn't give away his secrets, but he's a worker. To be in that league, you certainly have to, especially with the teams he's played for, and continues to perform.
No doubt. Well, Jake, you've done a phenomenal job. What a great young man, and excited to see what he's got in store for the future for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not a big KC fan, but I'm pulling for Marlon. I want him to get a ring, so I'm in a weird road here. I don't know what to do.
Well, as a Bear fan, it's tough. But
yeah,
I just hope that the NFL starts liking the Bears a little bit. I don't think they call holding against the Chiefs. They'll definitely call holding for the Chiefs if it's like a third down completion. It's funny how that little yellow flag tends to found the field. I like to say that's the Taylor Swift effect, but what a great team, what a great organization, and to be a part of that. How cool. I forgot to mention Marlon. Maybe I'll mention it in pickle. Maybe I can partner up with Taylor Swift in this pickleball tournament.
That'd be crazy. All of a sudden, I'd become a fan, I think.
There you go. Well, Jake, great Q&A. Appreciate it. And we will see you on the next one.
Sounds good. Everyone, thanks for joining in. If you have any questions, reach out to us at Nervotics. That's NERVEOTX.com. And in the meantime, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for your time.